If you guys want to see me go from this to this, then just keep on watching.
Oh, girl, so fierce.
So guys, the other day I posted this look on my Instagram story, and so many of you guys were hitting me up in my DMs asking me where I got the glitter, what kind of glitter I was using, my hair, about my lip shade, all of that stuff. So I figured, why not make a video for you guys? So I went ahead and I made an additional post asking you guys, did you guys want me to film this look for you guys? And it seems like all of you guys really do want me to go ahead and film this for you. Let me go ahead and show you guys the post really quick. And the only person who really said no was my cousin Brittany, and then she went ahead and sent me a message telling me that she accidentally pressed the no button. So I thought that was kind of hilarious. So Brittany, if you're watching this video, you're so funny. So it says 95% of you guys said yes, you guys wanted to see this tutorial. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I achieve this look. So I'm just going to get into eyes mostly and lips. So all the face products that I'm using will be listed down in the description box below. So if you guys are interested in that, I'm using the same old shit I always use per usual. So if you guys want to know more, let's get started. So starting off, we need to do something to this hair. I had these braids in for like a freaking week, and I've just like not been wrapping my hair at night. I'm gonna start off using the GLS 36 in the color 1B today. I love this unit. If you guys follow me, you guys have seen this on my channel before. What am I getting a braid for? So you guys seen the GLS 36 1B on my channel before. I reviewed it. I'll go ahead and leave it right here for you guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply her. I'm not gonna apply her on camera just because you guys can go and watch that video and see how I make her work for me, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and I put on this wig. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it back for right now just because I don't want it in my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and I already started off with my eyebrows. I'm just using the same thing I always use, which is usually the Anastasia pomade brow dip in the color chocolate, and I mix it with the dark brown. I use more of the dark brown just because this hair is like pretty dark. So I went ahead and I brought some of the concealer that I used to clean up my eyebrows. If you guys want to see a tutorial on how I usually do my eyebrows, I'll leave it right here as well for you guys. But that takes a little bit of time, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep it moving. So I brought some of the concealer down to my eyelids. This is totally up to you guys whether or not you guys want to use the tape to like kind of clean up or whatever and leave it looking like nice and clean. I don't necessarily need to do it for this look, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it just so it can all stay under control, because it starts looking a little cray-cray until I'm done and I actually clean up with wipies. But I'm out of wipies. I need to go to the store today and get some new ones, so I'm gonna use a tape for right now because I don't want to have a big old giant mess. So I put concealer. You can put a little bit more if you want. I want it to be a little bit more vibrant, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some concealer. Now some people like to use like the little white stick or whatever. I don't think it is necessary for this look just because the glitter is where you're gonna get most of your pigment from anyways. So you don't necessarily need it to be like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just blend out this concealer. Now taking the same exact brush I used to blend in the concealer, I'm just going to use this color called Brulee or Creme Brulee from Wet n Wild. This is just like one of their little singles, and I really like this shade because it's like perfect for setting my eyes without like adding any pigment to it. And it gives me just a clean slate to work with. So everything blends in smoothly and my eyes aren't creasing, because you guys can see I have a lot of creases in my eyes. My eyes are hooded, and that gets on my nerves, especially when you're trying to wear like shimmers or glitters and stuff like that. Everything moves around. So I like to make sure I set everything nice. You guys can create this look with anything that you guys have at home that is similar to these shades. You don't have to have this palette. Of course, I do think this palette is absolutely amazing and everybody should own it just because it has so many colors. Like, this is probably the palette that I reach for the most. As you can see, it's like dirty. It's their old packaging, so it's kind of hard to clean off. But I use this palette so often, like I can't even begin to tell you guys how much I use the Jaclyn Hill palette. It is so affordable. It has so many shades, and I mean, this is just like, if you wanted to get up and go, this is one of the palettes. Now I have that the new palette from ColourPop Makeup Shayla one. Those are the type of palettes you could take out with you for like a week or a weekend or on vacation. Like, I could take this palette with me on vacation and be all right to do any type of look I really want to do. So you don't have to have this, but I just reached for this palette because it has the shades that I'm looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the shade. I'm going to have to put the colors that I'm using like somewhere up here because this girl did not have any of her shades listed right here, and these are too many colors for me to remember. So I'm going to take this shade right here and use it as a transition color. I'm just going to put this right here in my, like right above the crease, just so everything blends in nice and seamlessly. We're going to add some more color to this, but for right now, I just want to make everything blend nice into the brow bone. I know some of you are like, why didn't you put anything in your brow bone yet? But we're going to get to that. I have that lighter matte shade in my brow bone, so I'm not really concerned about it at the moment. We're going to get to it in a moment, girl. So for the next shade, I'm going to go into this orange color right here. And I'm just going to bring it just a tad bit lower with the same exact brush. Again, I'm using the E27 from Morphe. I'm going to go ahead and get into the Perception palette. This is from ColourPop in the Makeup Shayla collection that they just came out with. And I'm going to take Thick. And I'm just going to take Thick because it's like a deeper orange. And I feel like it just adds for that wow factor that I'm looking for with that other orange. But that orange is like more of a muted mustard tone, if you know what I mean. And I kind of want some actual orange. Like, look how good that looks. I hope I haven't been out of focus this whole damn time. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in the actual crease. And I'm going to blend it out. So it's going to get muted a little bit. And I'm using the same brush just because I like how it blends out. And then all the other tones are on it. So it looks really nice. So next I'm going to go into this shade. And I'm going to be using another M433. And I'm just going to apply this just a little bit lower than the crease. Almost like on the lid. And it's actually okay if you cover the lid because we're just going to cover that anyway. So now you're just going to take a concealer. I'm just using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Tan Sand. I should show you guys what it looks like. I'm sorry. So I'm just taking the the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and the color Tan Sand, and I'm just going to apply some of that to my hand. I'm just going to use that to cut the crease. So the easiest way to cut the crease, at least for me, is just to go ahead in the center of my eye and look up and go down. Now, okay, right. There's a reason why I don't necessarily like to do this, and that's because my eyes are hooded and we're going to use glitter. So if you want to and you have bigger eyes, you can do this. I'm not going to do this. I just wanted to show you guys how to cut the crease. I cut my crease a little bit lower because I just don't want to end up with a mess. So I'm just going to cover that up. Blend that out. And from that line that I created, you would have just made the line come across, if you know what I mean. But because I have hooded lids, my crease looks like it's already cut for me, so I never really have to do that. Now I'm not going to bring the color all the way out. I'm just going to bring it a little bit towards the end because I'm going to smoke that outer V out. Now taking an R42 from Morphe, I'm just going to go ahead and pack on the shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette right here. And this already has color on it just because I used it yesterday. Go ahead and pack this on the concealer. So now time to smoke out that outer V. I want to smoke out everything pretty much before I like put the glitter, like I said, because once you put the glitter, you're not going to really be able to move anything around. So I'm going to get this darker brown shade here, and I'm going to apply that to the outer V. Now I recommend using like a very small brush at the end for this part, just because if you go in with something larger, it's just going to start looking muddy and you're going to take away from the blue shade. Kind of just want to blend these into each other and bring it up a little bit into that crease, just barely. And then we'll blend this out. Now you could use black, but I don't recommend using black just because it's going to make this look so much harsher that you want it to be. You want it to look smoky, but a soft smoky, and I feel like the brown is the perfect touch for it. I'm going to go back into that Real Techniques brush, and without picking up any more of that brown shade that I had on it, and I'm just going to blend these without going into my transition shade. I want to stay low. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Does anybody ever twerk while they're just, like twerking while they're like blending? Now I'm going to go back into that E27 without picking up anywhere product and just kind of go up into my crease and my transition shade and just kind of blend over everything and make sure everything looks just smoked out and nice and blended. Yay, glitter time. So now I'm going to be using the NYX glitter primer. This is a must if you want your glitter to stay like all day. Girl, I even use this and I've like fallen asleep, like gone out and like fallen asleep like when I got home without washing my makeup off. And it was on in the morning. I just like to put a little bit on my hand. You don't have to use a lot, and you don't necessarily have to work fast either because it doesn't dry that fast either. So I'm just going to take a small brush that has like a nice straight edge on it. It curves a little bit, but for the most part it's flat, so I can kind of control the movement. I'm using this thin brush from Sophie Glam. I do have a review on this brush set. I really like it. It's like a marble brush set and the quality is amazing. I still use these brushes. If you guys want to check it out, I'll leave it right here in the cards for you guys. But I'm literally going to go over all of the blue and you're gonna be like, what the hell are you doing going over all of our hard work? But it's okay. That's why I told you it really didn't matter if your turquoise was like the same exact shade as mine or teal. It was basically gonna look the same because the glitter is where you're gonna get most of your pigment from. You just don't want any patchiness. Like if the glitter doesn't cover an area, you want to be able to have some kind of pigmentation under there, and that's gonna help out a lot. So I probably should have did just one at a time. I don't know why the hell I just did two, but we're gonna work fast. So I'm just gonna take this glitter. This is glitter that I got from Hobby Lobby. Can you focus? It is from Hobby Lobby. It does come in a set. If I can find it, I'll list it down below for you guys to order it or whatever. Otherwise, I just recommend going into a Hobby Lobby near you and picking this up. This is eye safe, so don't worry about it. If it gets like near your eyes, it's gonna be fine. But I'm just gonna pack this right on top with the same exact brush I had. And like I said, you don't have to necessarily work that fast, but I'm moving pretty fast because I did the other eye. So you're just gonna pack it on everywhere that you had the teal shade below, or the turquoise shade, whatever you wanted to call it. Now don't go into this area. It's up to you if you want to cover the whole entire area and just kind of leave the smokiness out there, but I personally don't like it. I know it looks like some of you don't probably like how it looks when you close your eye and you can see that blank area, so like I said, it's up to you. Or you can even dab lightly and get some of the specks over here, but I don't like it. I like that area to stay smoky, and that's how I had it in the picture that I uploaded yesterday. So just going over, try not to go too high up over that blue shade because you still want that gradient effect that you did working so hard for that transition shade. So now I'll just apply this shade onto the next one. I know I'm talking weird. I think it's because I'm nervous. I don't know why I get so nervous when I film. I like start getting hot and sweaty, and I don't know why. So now I want to take a clean brush and just go right where my crease is and kind of try to dust off any of that glitter before that completely sets that might have gotten into my transition shade. I want it to be nice and clean cut, like a cut crease. Kind of blend in any areas you might need. And then I'm going to go back into that one that had that deeper brown shade. And I'm going to dip back into it just a little bit. Not a lot, just a dab. And then I'm going to blend that out again. Kind of deepen it because it lost some of its color. And blend it into the glitter like that. So now for the inner tear duct, I'm going to take this shade right here, and you can spray your brush if you want to add like some more oomph to it, but I like to do it after I've already applied the shade, just because this shade in particular, I feel like it just works better that way. So I'm putting it right here in the inner tear duct, and I'm going to kind of like bring it into that glitter just a little bit, and then pick up that clean brush, and then just blend that out. Now for the brow bone, you can leave it like matte like this because there is a lot of shimmer, or you can take a color that you highlighted with and apply it into the upper, like really close to the brow bone. Try not to bring it too low. I just want it super close to the brow bone. And very lightly. Just want to kind of highlight underneath there. Now I am using the Milani, what the hell? I am using the Maybelline Master Chrome. This is their Molten Gold 100 highlighter. You guys know I love this stuff. Like, I freaking use it practically every day. Yeah, so that looks pretty good so far. So let's go ahead and put some liner. For liner, I'm going to be using the NYX matte liner. I love this liner. I got it in a little set and I've been rocking with it ever since. I need to get some more of this because it's almost gone, but I love it because it's super matte. The applicator, I thought I wasn't going to be a fan of it, but I actually ended up liking it a lot, and it just creates this beautiful wing line, and it gets really nice and thin if you need it to, and it dries matte, which I prefer. So for this look, I am going to do a wing liner. I love liquid liners to go over the glitter just because I feel like it glides over nicely. With the pencil, I feel like you're going to have a little bit of an issue with the pencil. So I just went ahead and applied some mascara to my top lashes and curled my lashes as well. I'm just using the Colossal Big Shot Mascara. I love this mascara. I always use it. So next I'm going to apply some lashes. I'm using the Lily lashes in the style Mykonos. Well, I put them in the other way, but using Mykonos. I love these lashes. They're so gorgeous. So I went ahead and applied the lashes. I'm going to go ahead and put on the rest of my face. You guys see this all the time. I'm using the same old stuff I always use. I'm using the foundation from Fenty, concealer from Tarte. I'm going to use my regular highlighter and my Bellissimo. Where are you at, mama? Where are you, honey? And I'm using my Milani Bellissimo bronze. You guys know I faithfully use this blush. It's just like the perfect blush for me. So I'm looking around because I'm looking for something else that I need. But I'm just going to go ahead and put the rest of my face on, and then I will be right back to pick out a lip shade and finish up the eyes. Now what I'm about to do is go ahead and finish up the bottom lash line, just to add some depth. So what I'm going to do is dip back into that turquoise color that we used all over the lid right here. And I'm just going to apply that on the lower lash line. So you could leave it like this, but I'm going to go ahead and deepen it up with that deeper, darker shade that we used. that we use to go ahead and smoke out the outer V. I'm going to apply that to the outer lash line. Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara to the lower lash line, and then we're going to go put some liner. So for liner, I'm just going to be using the Milani Kohl liner. This is a Supreme Kohl. I really like this. This is in the shade Blackest Black. And I'm just going to line my waterline. I'm also going to tight line underneath. Okay, and for lips, I did use in that photo the ColourPop shade Quickie. This is from the Shayla X ColourPop collection. I really do like this shade, and then I just put the lip gloss Neat Freak over it. But if you guys didn't get a chance to pick this up, I think it's already sold out, and I don't know if they're going to do a third relaunch of this. So I definitely think that combination looks like literally from Kylie Cosmetics. So that's exactly what I'm going to go in with. So this is the final look. Let me know what you guys think. I'm loving this look, especially with this hair. It's so fun and tropically. You guys know I am loving this hair. If you guys watched my review, I've been rocking this hair like so often. I get so many compliments on it. Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing? I'm making a video.
Why?
Cause, do you mind if I finish and then I'll take you to the park?
Please.
Okay, go back to your room. Thank you. I love you.
Okay.
I love you more.
I love you more.
No, I love you more.
I love you more.
Listen up. I love you more, mister.
I love you more, Mommy.
Close the door. Thank you. Okay, so I am in love with this. Let me know down in the comment box below what you guys think. I'm going to have the list of all the products that I use down below, as well as the link to the video where you can find this hair. It retails for $49.99, so I definitely think you guys need to pick it up. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it's a super long unit. I love it. So fun for summer. So if you guys are interested, definitely check out that. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at IamSashaFierce411. I post on there all the time. I do other looks that I don't necessarily post for you guys here. And sometimes I ask you if you guys want to see it. This was one of the looks you guys wanted to see. So I'm so happy that I was able to bring it to you guys. So I gotta go back to mommy duty. So I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with somebody who might find it useful. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.
Walk in the club, pop a bottle, cop a dog. These bitches don't like me, their baby daddy keep me icy. Walk in the club, pop a bottle, cop a dog. These bitches don't like me, their baby daddy keep me icy.